Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to review patch 420. It just came out. It's quite exciting because the game has gotten quite stale, honestly, and we're just gonna jump right into it. Blood Moon Kalista, honestly, obviously, like the Shy playing Kalista now, and Kalista top is meta. They're going to milk it for money. It's the usual. Battlecast Kog'Maw, every time we see a Reddit thread about Lulu Kog'Maw being broken, new animations, voice filter, new sound effects, voice effects, the usual stuff for everything that's broken. Everything is just all about that money, Evelyn, self-made man played it, and all of a sudden, boom, cops and robbers, loot eligible, all that good stuff. The voice actor is Mara Junot. It's crazy how they're trying to milk everything, man. Everything. It's fucking frustrating. We continue. Glorious evolution icon. I peep that. I respect it. I like it. New champion Kalista. This is obviously not true. PvP.net. Lever Buster. Improved punishments for ranked offenders. This is so necessary. Honestly, I play solo queue games now in 2020. Especially I play so much because of the whole coronavirus situation. And I think there's a lot of trollers and players that don't get punished, especially those that hold champion selects hostage. This is a really necessary change, so I'm super happy about it. End of game gifting, this is also super cool. I always feel after a game of League of Legends to spend more money, especially on my teammates. That's fantastic, I love it. League of Legends version 420. Active items and cooldowns not displayed above summoner spells. Wow, that is fantastic. Cooldown is now also tracked with a number. That is super cool that cooldowns are tracked with numbers. That is something that really helps when your cooldowns have numbers. The recommended items for all champions have been updated. That's also very necessary because some of these builds makes me think that someone hotboxed the whole Riot office. But nevertheless, we continue. Recommended items now detects if you have smite or not and change accordingly. Well, there's been scenarios with my Teemo jungle, with Morgana jungle, and the game doesn't understand. So this is definitely a necessary change. Let's continue. Stat changes. The game now uses the champions level 1 as their base instead of 0 level 1, blah blah blah. This is a wall of text. This is a wall of text. Wow. Mages got changed, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Kalista, the Spear of Vengeance, the Shy. They're trying to sell us as if this is a new champion. But this champion has been around for so long, it's just that nobody played it. And now they're trying to sell it to us as a new champion. What a joke. Let's get to the buffs. Base armor reduced to 23 from 27. I don't know why Riot keep these strange numbers. They should just round them up. I don't know why they keep these strange numbers. It's quite frustrating. Once again, Amumu gets nerfed for the bottom low elo players. I want to see some Amumu in competitive play together with Misfortune. It is time for Amumu to get some love. This is driving me insane. Azir getting base damage increased 75, 195. Okay, that's an okay buff. That's an okay buff for Azir. Honestly, I love seeing Azir in the meta. The more buffs he gets, especially since last patch, Corki also got a buff. The more Azir buffs we get, the better for everyone. Just fantastic. AP ratio reduced to 60% for 70%, so that's a nerf on top of the buff. And then base shield increased. So it's okay-ish. It means that Azir scales worse, better early. Azir scaling is still fantastic, so we will take it. Base armor increased to one number to another. Okay. Armor growth reduced. That means scaling worse, blah, blah, blah. Blade Waltz base damage reduced to 125. So Blade Waltz got nerfed. Okay. That's cool. It was very frustrating when Fiora just ults you and bounce around and does this Juggernaut thing from Dota. Completely copied. And just one-shots you with her full AD build. I'm very happy that they are nerfing it. Well deserved. Let's continue. Base health increased to 540 from 539.2. That is a huge buff. Base armor 23 reduced to 23 from 23.2. That's honestly just nullifies the buff. Base health regeneration reduced to 2125 from 5. So that's a pretty decent chunk of nerf, but above 4 disgusting numbers. All bonus statistics are now considered to be growth statistics and will scale non-linearly, with the exception of Mini-Now's movement speed and attack range. Okay. Boomerang throw. Boo. Damage changed. Okay, too much text. We continue. Graves. Tweaked splash artwork. Does this mean we finally have the Graves cigar back? Or is it lost again? I'm not certain. Heimerdinger. Katarina. Finally she gets nerfed, man. The amount of games I lose to Katarina because she goes bottom to pick up 3 double kill, go back into mid lane, and then, have half of the components for Hextech Gunblade. Katarina is quite frustrating to play against in solo queue. Any champions with any type of resets should just die in their own fire. I just noticed what is going on with my hair, man. This is some shitty hair. What is this, man? What is going on here, man? Jesus Christ, it looks like a mushroom. Let's continue. Void Spike. Cooldown increased to 10 seconds from 8. Will decrease as jungle clear. There's like a 1.5, maybe 1 second, 1% decrease in win ratio. I think all in all, it's well deserved because Alex Ish is just winning every LCS game on this champion. So it's time to nerf it. Especially this is going to hurt his jungle clear as well, especially doing those raptors when you want to heal up, blah, 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 blah. Base armor reduced to 24 from 26. Health regen also reduced. So this is, a good nerf in the right direction. Lee Sin has been in the meta for the last 4 years. So it's good that he actually gets some nerfs, that he gets impacted somehow. I would love to see something more impactful, but I think Riot just loves seeing him in the meta, love releasing new skins for him. So they want to keep him there. They like to see flashy kicks. The best of the best Lee Sins always remain very dangerous, so we'll have to pay attention to it. Nunu. Consume. Rough rock candy is now obtained from killing stone monsters instead of golems. Spooky mystery meat is now obtained from killing animals and undead instead of wraiths and wolves. Why is this taking space in these patch notes? Cooldown increased to 16. Ramos nerfed. Okay. Health initial health decay. Okay. Okay. This is, Sona Top is already dead. There's no reason to continue nerfing her. Base attack damage reduced to 50 from 56. That is a chunky nerf. 6 damage on a champion that wants to poke with auto attacks. W also range decreased by 100. Equinox, the E of course, the cooldown increased. Oof, this is massive, man. They just put Soraka in the grave. General Summoner's Rift health range, blah blah blah. Okay, turrets no longer gain armor and magic resistance over time, now have blah blah blah. Outrail turret, blah blah blah. So much text, man. Leave me alone. A respawn timer increased to 300 seconds from 240. That is 5 minutes on respawn timers. Quite the chunky time. A new jungle monster has been added, the Rift Scuttler. What the hell is this? Previously known as Scuttle Crab, this solitary creature spawns in 2 locations, one outside of Baron Nashor's pit and one outside of Dragons. Small camps now spawn at 155. My goodness. Small camps now have 20% increased health, attack damage, gold, so they're nerfing jungle again. Why not? So Rift Scuttler, honestly, I don't know why they're adding more seafood to the game. I'm so sick of seafood. That's the only thing my girlfriend keeps telling me to buy when I go to the shop. She refuses to eat red meat, and the chicken quality in our shop is god-awful, so we're buying a lot of fish. I'm so fucking done with seafood, so this is not a welcome change at all. I'm honestly sick of this. Cooldown 60 seconds from 40, another nerf. Now displays its current damage of the icon similar to Riftwalk, mana cost. Okay, fantastic. Good quality of life change. Can no longer be used on small monsters. That is good for all of those fat-fingered people out there. Fantastic. Smiting a large monster will harvest a bonus effect based on the monsters you smite. Monsters will only grant the bonus once per spawn and will sparkle to indicate that the bonus is available. Additionally, killing a monster that has been damaged by Smite will grant 80 experience. The bonus experience doesn't seem to scale based on your level, game time, and monster level. Restores max health, restores mana. Gift of Heavy Hands. For next 90 seconds, your next basic attack and every 5th basic attack thereafter will stun minions. Holy. Okay, so it's not useful for combat, but it's going to help your clear, right? So this is something where you can consider maybe you're going to start on golems. Looks pretty juicy. Gift of the Toadstool. For the next 90 seconds, enemies who attack you are poisoned, causing them to take 39 plus 3 times level magic damage over 3 seconds. Tested. This is classified as poison for the purposes of Twin Fang. That doesn't sound problematic at all. That sounds like it's gonna get nerfed to the ground and then just deleted from the game. That looks like a mistake. Crimson Raptor, razor sharp. The next time you are spotted by a ward within the next 90 seconds, you gain true sight for 10 seconds. This is a one-use effect. Well, this seems like something that every jungle is going to have to smite. When you steal it away from the enemy, you're going to handicap their vision. So smiting that raptor is always going to matter. This buff is very impactful pro play. This is the only thing that we're going to see smited over and over. Some jungles are going to smite the Gift of the Toadstool because they're going to be greedy. Honestly, if you're playing Sejuani, you Gift of the Toadstool and you're just tanking everything up and you are unkillable, it's also really, really insane. So these are all crazy things that are going to eventually be deleted from the ground. Great Murg Wolf summons a Rift Spirit for up to 90 seconds that grants sight over the nearby crossroads between the Wolf Camp and Sentinel Camp. This unit is targetable. Whenever an enemy's champion is spotted by the spirit, it will chase them for a short duration and then expired, revealing them for the duration of the chase. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Imagine the crazy things you can do. You can take Tamkench, you can pick up the wolf, spit it out on one side, and then it's going to sweep over, go over there and look in the enemy jungle side. There's a lot of crazy things you can do that are probably going to be bannable offenses, but all of this looks ridiculously OP in context to the nerfs to the jungle. It just seems like this is also some very, very strong buffs too. Baron, spawn time increased to 20 minutes from 15. My goodness. We're going to have even longer games now. Jesus, I actually didn't know that they did this. Longer games. All Origin fans rejoice. Renamed Hand of Baron from Exalted with Baron Nashor. Okay. Well, to be fair, Exalted with Baron Nashor made no sense. So you're like, you gain his favor by killing him? That's quite sadistic. Maybe Baron Nashor is into it. Quite kinky. He is, after all, a worm that sticks out of the ground. Recall is upgraded, reducing its channel time to 4 seconds. Successfully recalling will restore 50% of your maximum health and mana and grant 50% movement speed for 8 seconds. That is wild. That is wild. Dragon no longer gives global gold and is now only worth gold to the killer. Experience is now only granted locally as has been halved. Halved? Slaying Dragon now grants Dragon Slayer. Okay. Dragon possesses the passive Ancient Grudge, which grants him 20% bonus damage to and 7% damage reduction against enemies with Dragon Slayer per stack. Dragon Slayer. Cloudbringer's Grace, Infernal Might, Mountain's Vigor. Dragon's Might. These dragons look much better. My goodness, these dragons look much more stronger. Triples all previous bonuses in your attack burns for 150. My goodness, when you get the soul here, the game is just over. That is crazy. That is crazy. Look at the amount of stats you get. Triple. It triples. So that is 24 attack damage and ability power. These, just 15% damage to towers and buildings. That is crazy. 15% damage to minions and monsters. That's also crazy. Interesting changes. Interesting changes. Let's just scroll down here. Let's scroll down here. Remove the items? No. No, please. No. Elixir of Brilliance is out. Elixir of Fortitude is out. My goodness. Negatron Cloak is out? Negatron Cloak is out? Huh? Quill Coat? The hell is a Quill Coat? What is a Quill Coat? Spirit Stone. Spirit of the Elder Lizard, this was really busted. So thank God that they nerfed it. This was so OP. Deleted from the game. This was also just every Vladimir was buying it. Feral Flare was OP for some time, then they nerfed it. Might as well delete it. Riggs Lantern was alright. Atmos Impaler was a very fun item, but imagine an Atmos Impaler on set. Or imagine Atmos Impaler being built on something like a, I don't know, Scion. Imagine how wild that would be in today's gameplay. Absolutely crazy. Chain Vest is no longer a basic item. New recipe. Cloth Armor into Chain Vest. Cloth Armor into Chain Vest. Hunter's Machete. Prospector's Ring. What on earth is this? No Magic Mantle. Rejuvenation Bead. Elixirs. Very nice potions. Wow. Wow. Wow, what is this? New recipe. Aegis of Legion, Fiendish Codex. Grants nearby allies 20% magic resistance and 75 base health regeneration. Caster minions and melee minions are now valid targets. Promoted minion gains Black Shield. This unit is immune to magic damage. Wow. Reading this, you just know that it's going to take over the game and just change top lane into a world of disgustingness. It's going to turn top lane into something so strange. It's going to create a world where tank versus tank are just gonna battle over minion dematerializers and all of these shenanigans. But, just as a side note, this was released in preseason and people figured it out 3 years later, which is hilarious. We continue. Chalice of Harmony, Athene's Unholy Grail. So many items. We scroll. Blah, 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 blah. Summoner spells. Available at level 4 instead of level 6. Wow. I love that Riot Games are giving the confidence to beginner players and give them the responsibility of choosing their summoners. Because Barrier, you know, it is something that even the youngest players can use. That's super cool. Flash, 10 to 8. That's also super cool. Garrison, I am very happy that people can use that from level 1. That's super cool as well. Power Bless. Available at level 10 instead of level 3. So Riot does not trust beginners to jungle. Instead, they trust them to lane as 2 people on top and understand how to impact it. Right? So, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Let's check some of these comments. Hard to play as jungler. I can't get a lot of XP and gold. Thank you, Explosive, for that comment. Rip Atmos in player. Indeed. This is it. Finally the time has come, yet now despite my doubts I am clear of what I must do. May my beloved understand my intentions and appreciate the privilege that this moment represents. I do it because I must. Patch hashtag 420 blaze it. Serious.